Tao nghĩ nó
Yeah, hi team. Everyone able to see my screen? Hello? Everyone able to see?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. So we'll do for the today scripting. Okay. So just I'm creating for the template, and you need to go to the test script recorder through JMeter. I need to record. Okay. So in the test script recorder, we know for this all options, right? So for here, so now we can record this in the same to when we record the script, right? We can some request filters also we need to do. So how to we can do request filters means here we have the option will be there. You can observe. So URL parameter exclude and include will be there. So means if you want to include means you can include. If you want to exclude means you can exclude. Otherwise, notify the child listeners. We need to select any one of this and assume to the. You need to click on this. Some suggested means what things we need to exclude. You want suggestion. You need means you can click on this. Okay. So see, you can observe some google.com. These all things we want to include means you need to delete this all things. Maybe if you want means you can keep this, if you don't want means you can include this. So using this we need to, you can remove this means you can click on this and sorry, you can click on here one by one. See, because this all will be no need for this all things, because this all will be junk data only. Okay, now you want to add any suggestions, then you can click on this, right? You can observe here BMP, CSS, GS, and GIF. So this all will be some images, different type of things. So you want to this exclude means you need to give for that exclude, and we need to give for this settings is one thing, request parameter. You need to, what are the things you need to exclude, you need to give here. And after that you want to add any one thing, you can add here also. Maybe you don't want for the Google, then you can give for the Google. So you need to, what are the things so you don't need, you need to give for that. And for now I am given only this, and after that you can save this. So we'll save this, and I'm saving this. You can save in downloads because I'm saving my all things in download in JMeter scripts. Okay, I'm saving here. This is the my script name. Okay, I give for the uh, zero bank account. Zero bank account dot JMX. So what is the JMX means? Our, like in load runner, sorry, in JMeter extension file name is the .jmx. So you can save it. So once you can save, then you can come to the again test plan creation. Then now we need to record the script. So where you are recording the script, you can observe in the thread group, we need to recording the recording controller. So go to the HTTP script recorder and you need to check for the target controller. Like in the test plan, in the test plan contain thread group. In the thread group, we are recording the recording controller. You can select that. And now we need to record means what we need to do, we need to set for the proxy settings in the on our browser. You can go to the browser and we need to set the proxy. Already we know, right, everyone, how to we can set the proxy. Like we can go to the settings. Sorry, this will open, new browser will open, then we are able to see that. And there we can see the go to the settings, proxy settings we need to go. Otherwise we'll go to the another browser. And here we have the option will be there, settings. This is the settings. You can go to the settings and we need to do for the proxy. So just enter for the proxy and go to the proxy settings. And after that, we need to enable the manual proxy and give it as a local host, and you can give for the port number. What is the port number in your here? You can same thing, you can give a double you can give for the same I give it, and you can save this. Once save this, you can close this. Now we can recording will be start. So you need to start recording this. You can click on start button and click on OK. And after that, we need to give for the transaction name here. So you can open browser, and now we are doing for the what is that? Zero bank account, right? Launch URL. Launch URL I am giving, and enter for the launch URL. Like I'm entering zero bank account launching. See, it's a launch is completed. After launch, what we need to do? We need to do for the login. Transaction is login, and click on sign in button. And after that, you need to enter for the username and password. Click on login button. So after that, so just I'm doing only login, log in, log out only. Okay, we want to miss, we can do this all things also. Account activity, transfer fund, pay bills, my money. So we can do for anything we can do. But now I'm doing only login and log out also. We can do for the log out. Log out and choose this and click on log out. See, this is the our business scenario. A recording is completed. You can stop it. Once you can stop, right, you can go to the script. So you can go to script. You can see here in the recording controller, it is recorded entire things. See, launch is recorded. You can observe this is our thing or not. You can observe this is, and launch. This will be no need because this will be junk data only. This up to this, then you can remove this. So after that launch, we can observe this is the our or not. This is Blazid one, not ours. This is ours. Then you can remove this. So you can observe this is also some different URL. This is not our server. Then you can remove for this junk data also. And this is the Google one. No need this one. We can remove this also. And you can observe this is also not ours, and this is, so only these two request only ours, like so launch can remove these two. So launch is completed, and after that launch is done, and after that you can observe this is also our URL or not. You can check. See, this is the web security, but here Google apps come, this is also not our thing, so you can remove this and click on login, and you can observe this JMeter one and this Google Maps, and you can remove first two. and login, and this is also not ours. You can remove. This entire thing also not ours because that is some gastic URL. And check this. This is also not ours. You can remove this. And this is ours login, and this is not ours, and this is also not ours. So only for first request, this is only our request. Remaining you can delete. Remove this. Now you can observe this is not ours. So you can remove. See, in this we have different things will be there. You can observe Google Maps, and this is the web secure only. So this is on login part only, right? So that is why I'm keeping further here. And this is some Google apps, and this is only login part only. Can keep it here, and this is the again we can check. This is also login part only. You can keep here, and after that you can. So this is why again I'm explaining. Starting only I explain. Again why I'm explaining is some guys will be not there first class. So again I'm explaining. Okay, no worry about that. Okay, this is also login, and you can keep it for the login page. Google, and see this is also Google. So this everything will be junk data only up to this. Means this entire login we can remove now. No need for that. Now this login. So you can observe this all will be login parts only. Okay, this is the login and everything will be login only. So you can keep from this all we can keep in the login transaction only.
బ్లేజ్ మీటర్ చేస్తే ఒకటే వస్తుంది ఈ లాగిన్ రావు కదా బ్లేజ్ మీటర్ లో.
Yes, yes. But I want to show for this also, right? Starting is some guys will be not attended classes. So again, I'm showing. Okay, no worry about that. Okay. So again, you can check. This is Blazimeter. This is also. So this entire login also not ours. We can remove this. Okay. Now login is everything is completed. Then this will be. We can remove this. And logout thing we can observe. This is Blazimeter one. This is also Google Maps, and this is ours. Means first two will be can remove. This is not ours, and this is not ours. This is ours, and this two will be can remove. So this kind of things also you need to record. Only don't depends on the that also, because sometimes what will happen, maybe Blazimeter you are unable to recording, some proper request will be sometimes you are unable to record. So at that time we need to do for this is only. So that is why both ways will be you need to perfect. Then only you are good for the. So now what are the transaction we recorded? Say launch, login, logout. So now everything is clear. Now we need to give for the, you can select launch and generate as a parent, because in the launch we have the childs will be there, launch this request. So this we need to give for the generate as a parent. And login also you can observe in the login we have different things will be there. You can click on generate as a parent sample. So we can observe this is I am not giving for the generate as a sample. Then what will happen we can observe. So just will execute in the view results tree. You can go to the view results tree. Just you can click on this and over existing file. Then just you can observe launch URL, and the launch is happening, login, logout. You can observe. So in the launch also we have different childs will be there. Login also we have different childs will be there. Everything will be in this is the parent, and after that we are able to seeing for the all will be childs. But you can observe I am not selected. This is the logout is not a parent. I am not selected. Then what will happen? The parent will be different and this logout 60 logout will be different. It will be coming. So that is why when you are selecting here, right? So you need to select as a generate as a parent sample. Then what are the after this parent? What are the transaction? What are the request you have? That will be it is coming with the as a child. So this is also thing very important when you are doing for the scripting. Okay. Now recording is completed and everything is done. Now we need to do for the scripting enhancements. So in the scripting enhancements, we can do for the correlation as same to the parameterization. So what is the correlation? What is the parameterization? Everyone will know. Like correlation, nothing but what are the dynamic values generated from the server side? Those values you should do the correlation. So how to we can identify the dynamic value means we need to record the same script twice and you need to compare. See, for example, we have another script also will be there. Already I think we have, right? Just we can import and yesterday we recorded, right? One recorded this. I will open this. Now we need to, okay, now you can observe we are recorded. It is nothing. Okay, this is not request and 0 account MX. Okay. Now you can observe. So we are recorded. This is also launch login is there. Now we need to compare the scripts. How to we can compare means each and every request. First request you can click on this and launch. You can click on launch. You are able to seeing any value, anything, nothing you are seeing. Means here we don't have any dynamic value. You can go to here. You can observe here some V is equal to, this is the version. So this is not a dynamic value. If you go for the other script also, you can observe launch. You can observe here, this is the, we don't have any values. So you can go to the login. Now we check with the login. Open this and you can click on login this. And we don't have any value here. And you can click on this. You can observe here. Here username password will be there and asymptote user token value will be there. So this value we are not entered anything is manually. So it automatically generated. But we how do we know this is the dynamic value or not means we need to record two scripts I told, right? You can already go to here and you can check here login.
Performance. Yeah, no. Okay.
I think this is already done correlation. So we
ఈ వచ్చిన వేరే యాప్లో లేకపోయింది నాకు SQL ఇన్ఫోసిస్ బాగుంది సింగిల్ రూమ్ ఆ రోజు దీని మీద నేను కొట్టుకుంటాను ఎంజాయ్ నేను ఇది బాగానే ఉంది బాగుంది.
we have login also we have. So now we'll check for the login. So
ఎవరేం ఫోన్ చేయలేనా నీకు?
please mute yourself. Now you can observe we have the user token here. So now you can observe just you can observe here to here username password. So same thing will be there because these values you are entering through keyboard. So that is why you are entering any value through keyboard, those values should do the parameterization. So if any values you are entering through keyboard, those values you should do the parameterization. You can observe here will be same value will be there. But you can observe here like token value starting only itself is dynamic FD 44356 is there. Here you can observe 172464 means this is the dynamic value. So like that you need to compare for the each script. Maybe this will be some difficult to identify the dynamic value. You can think about that means just you can see like this. Maybe you are enter any value means through keyboard means you need to do for the parameterization. That is in your mind. Okay. So user token will be there. This value you are entered anyway in script. No, right? So means this value maybe it's a dynamic value. So means this type of things will be there. User section or user token or any token value, some section ID. This all things it is coming from the dynamic value. By seeing also we need to identify this is the dynamic value. This is the username password we are entering. So we are entering through keyboard. So we should do the parameterization. So now again we can check with the next request. So user token, you can observe 177,464. You can observe here also 177,464 means same dynamic value only. This is the dynamic value. This is the dynamic value. Same value. See, last will be 4BB is there. You can go here. You can check 4BB means this is also dynamic value only. Okay. And after that you can come here and this is also same value. So, and login, you can check we have any other dynamic values there, not there. So you can observe there is no value and log out. So now we identify the only one value, dynamic value. So what is the dynamic value? User token. So we can we can do for the correlation means now we identify the first step will be identify the dynamic value. So we are identified like maybe based on for the we need to compare two scripts and we need to identify, that is the one way. And one more way, maybe you are in already good experience guy, by seeing also you need to identify easily. See, because I no need to compare also, I know for this is the dynamic value. This value is okay, I entered through keyboard, I know. So based on that, we need to identify the first step. After identify the dynamic value, what we need to do means you need to copy this dynamic value. Okay, you can copy the dynamic value. Go to the view result string. And here you need to enter this dynamic value. Okay, and one more time we can execute. After parent, I didn't execute it, right? So generate parent and again we'll execute. Save it and run. So again I'm executing. You can go to the view results. There only we can see the results. I think I'm not clear also. We need to clear also will be there. So if you want clear means you can click on clear. Results will be clear. Again now you can execute. See, launch happen and after launch is login and log out. Now we need to, after you can one time you need to execute only, we are unable identify the dynamic value. So now we are already copied right dynamic value. In the search window you can control V, can click on control V and after that click on search. This is the search. So you can see it is highlighted here. You can observe login 32 and login 32 above is the, you need to write the function. Actually, this is the dynamic value where we need to write the function or where we need to keep for that particular variable extractor, boundary extractor or already regular expression extractor means. So actually it is showing for the login 32 up to response will be there. Means you need to write for the above of the request. Login above which request will be there? Which request will be there? Launch will be there. Means you need to keep for here the function. So now you can go to the launch URL 18. So you can go to the launch URL 18. Here you need to keep the variable extractor, or we can call it as a, you can click on add. And already I told we need to do handle the dynamic elements. We can do for the preprocessor or post processor.
Post processor.
Post processor. So we need to select for the post processor. We have the different kinds of we can do. Maybe it is a JSON, you can do for the JSON extractor. Maybe you need to do for the boundary based, you can do for the boundary based also. We can do. You can observe this is the boundary based. Maybe if you want regular expression, you can do regular expression. First we'll see the boundary based. Just you can click on this. And here you can observe name of the created variable. So which value you are doing, you need to give for that is the user underscore token underscore CORR core you can give, because we are doing for the correlation. If someone will see also, okay, he did user correlation value. So that is why you need to give for the user token core value. So now we need to give for the left boundary and right boundary. So we need to find the left boundary, right boundary here only. You can go to the here, you can click on login and go to the response data. And in the last transaction, you can go to here and you can copy paste for the user token. You can search user underscore token, right? Token. You can click on this and click on find. So now we are able to find that user token. See, we find, right? So what is the response, last response? Maybe it will be there here also because it is highlighted here also. But we need to check for the last response where it is response. So here is the response will be there. You can check for the user token. So you find this one, then you can copy this. Control C and you can keep it in Notepad. Okay. And after that, now this is the dynamic value. You can observe this token value up to this is the dynamic value. This dynamic value, left text we can consider as a left boundary, right text we can consider as a right boundary. So left text nothing but up to this you can give it as a up to name also you can give Control C and you can go to the script and give it a pass it for the in the boundary extractor, pass for the left boundary. And next go to the here right boundary. So after this up to this is fine. Next copy and give it as a right boundary. Okay. And here you can observe match number 0 for random. Means if you give for the randomly want to pick for the, you have the drop downs will be there. For example, we have the cities will be there like Vijayawada, Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam and different kinds of cities will be there. Particular you want to capture randomly anything means you need to give for the 0. Maybe if you want to give for the particular 1, 2, 3 means it will capture for the randomly any one of this. Maybe here you can observe default value will be there. This default value means maybe this user section you are given, maybe boundaries is mismatch. So which error you need to got means not found error you can got means you can give as a not found. Then you will get for the not found. So like this we can do for the boundary extractor. Means it's a boundary extractor nothing but it is a boundary based we are doing. So that is why we are selecting for the boundary. And assembly you can observe here is a body and body as a document and response headers and request headers and URL and response code. And so it will be where is your dynamic value boundaries. You need to select if it is their body. For example, you can go to the view results. You can observe this everything will be in the request body only. It will be there. So that is why you are selected this one. Maybe it is the headers will be there. You can go to the headers and you can select for the response headers. Here it will be there. That is not there because user token is here not there. And maybe you can go to the response and you can see the response will there will be there. Means if you're there in request is not there, sample request. So you need to check this one. Okay. Now we identify this and now we did for the boundary extractor is done. Then now we need to replace. Where is the dynamic value? In that place you need to replace with the your parameter name. What is the name? User token underscore COR. You need to replace that. So you need to click on Control F and which string you want to search. Like what is our dynamic value? You can go to here and we are able to see this. You can copy this. You can copy this and we want to search this and replace with which name? Already we are given name. This is the name. So we need to replace with this name. So you want to replace here means we need to give for the parameter. How to we can give means dollar. Okay. We need to give for the dollar and open curly brace. After that you can give for the parameter. What is the name we are giving as a correlation function name. And after that you can close this. So this is the way you need to give for the replace. So this value place we are replacing this. So now you can come to the starting onwards. You can click on that and now we need to replace. So just click on for the don't click for the replace. So we can one by one we can go first next. So it will be there. You can observe login 32. We have this value will be there. In this value place you want to replace this name is you can click on replace. And here you can observe replace and find. Make next value where it is there, it will automatically it will went. So again click on replace and there. And again you can click replace and find. So now replace and all will be completed. Now you can go there and you can see dollar user token COR. And you can observe where is same that name as a that dynamic value. In that place, user token COR. User token COR is there. So don't click for replace all. Then what will happen? Sometimes will be your script will be maybe in that place also. If it is not there, also it is replaced, means it is come for the some double. This type of things will be come. So that is why you need to first click on next, and after that replace and find, and click on replace and find, replace and find. Now we did for the correlation successfully. So first thing, correlation, find the dynamic value, and find the dynamic value left boundary and right boundary, and where to we can write the particular boundary like extractor. So you need to find that, and where is the response, and after that substitution. This is the total 4 points. So now everything is completed. You need to execute. Just you can go there and clear for the view results tree. We can clear this view results. This is the clear button. Can clear, and now we'll start execution again. So now you can observe. See, launching login is failed. So if it is failed, so what is the issue you need to understand? See, you can click on this. You can observe here. What is the error count will be 1. So data type text bin, text response code, non-HTTP response code, java.net, and there is syntax exception. And you can go to the request. So this is the request. Token is not found. You got. You can observe, means this value is be not capturing. So you can observe in the here. You can observe here also you got token is equal to not found. Why it is not found came? Anyone understand? Because in the boundary extractor, I given as a what I given. If it is a boundaries is mismatch, throw an error, not found error. So that is why it is a throw and not found error. You can observe not found error. So means maybe